describe the task today and how difficult it was for you guys to get, especially Penn State's running game under wraps?
It was tough. We knew they were going to be big and physical, but we just didn't do what we said we were going to do, and that's what it comes down to. We knew that they'd be running the ball hard. The running backs run really hard. We didn't tackle well. We didn't get off blocks for enough, and that's why things ended up the way they did.
Ryan, your thoughts on the same thing?
Much more Ben said, we just didn't come out and play the way we know we can play, and it's nothing we can't fix. So we just got to get back this next week and figure these things.
Ryan, on what Ben had said, that you guys knew they were going to be big and strong and fast. Kind of compare what they were like in person to what you guys had prepared for.
Well, I mean, we prepared. We knew, like, they're a Big Ten team. They're big guys. Like, offensive line's big. I mean, but we knew what to expect. We just didn't play everything that we can.
As far as the running game, just talk about, they all ran the ball well. Anything that they did that you weren't expecting them to do as far as or were they just able to do what they wanted to do the way they wanted to do it?
I think everything they did was expected. We knew what we were coming into. Like I said, we just didn't do our job. The running backs did a really good job of running behind their linemen. They have big linemen, so it's hard to see the running backs sometimes, and they were really good at staying behind their blocks and then in the hole when they had the chance.
This being your first actual game of the season, what do you feel like you learned about your team from today?
I think I learned that we have a lot of fight in us. I mean, the scoreboard doesn't always reflect how we played, but defense never went out there and rolled over or laid down. Every time we were called up, even if it was draft offensive turnover, we came and we tried to step up to the occasion, and we did the best we could.
Ryan, what do you think you take away from this game from your team?
I mean, we came out and played hard, but that's expected of us now. It's not like it was 3 or 4 years ago, and we just wanted to compete. But I mean, we come out here to win. But I mean, obviously we didn't get that done today. But I mean, that's our goal every game is to win. But I mean, we're just gonna have to put this behind us and look forward to better.
Ben, how much did it hurt? You lost Lawrence Young pretty early in the game. How much did that hurt your continuity on the defense?
It hurt because it hurt our rotations a little bit, but Garrison McElroy, he really stepped up and came in for Lawrence and had a good game. So we didn't really fall off in that aspect, other than just being a little bit more winded during the long drive and stuff.
Congratulations to Penn State. I thought they played a good, solid football game from start to, obviously from the very start. They did a really good job, played very physical. They're a very talented team, well coached, and when you come into that environment, you can't start off the game with a opening kickoff for a touchdown and start 8 seconds into the game down 7 points on the road and then give the next series up for a touchdown, and now all of a sudden, just a couple minutes and it's 14-0 and you're in a hole. But on the grand scheme of things, I thought our kids battled, especially defensively. You might not see that, but you gave up a kickoff return on special teams for a touchdown, a fumble deep in our own territory after stopping them that turned into 6 points, and then an interception all the way down and deep into our territory for more points. So that's 21 points that the defense was not responsible for. So, there's some things that they did. We have to do better as far as tackling, the wrapping up. But from that standpoint, I thought our kids battled. Offensively, I mean, that's a very stout defensive line and that we were going against, and we were not able to establish a running game. And as you well know, if you know our offense at all, if we can't run the ball, we're in trouble. We're a balanced offense, and we can't just rely on dropping back and Ronnie throwing it all the time. We have to get some runs going and help the clock, keep the defense off the field. I think we were only 24 offensive plays in the first half, and we got a little tired, winded on defense, and the rest is history. I mean, that's a good football team, and anytime you give them, it's hard enough as a 1AA team coming and playing, but anytime you give them things, then it just makes it that much worse. And, we saw some things that we think we can fix. I don't think that coming off that field that we got beat with things that are not correctable. I think everything that we did wrong, we can fix. So,
Trent, you mentioned the physical dominance that Penn State had. Is that magnified a lot, though, by the fact that the defense, not only were they put in some holes, they were also on the field at
forever. I got tired watching them, let alone how they were playing. You know, I mean, they were out there forever. We weren't able to get too many 3-and-outs. We weren't able to move the ball, sustain any drives, keep the clock moving, keep our defense, let them get a little rest on the sideline. It was very hot, humid. We told them it was going to be like that. They knew it. And it was just, you can't move it and get first downs. And against a team like that, you know, it makes for a long day. And you know, I thought our kids battled. I thought Ben Obaseki, when we watched the game film, you'll see that Ben Obaseki played a very good football game. His name didn't get mentioned all the time or anything, but he was getting good pressure. He was getting there when he needed to. But you know, there were some things that I thought our kids did well, but at the same time, we got beat 41-7, and we're very disappointed. We didn't go in here just to play well. We came in here to win, and it didn't happen. Our kids are disappointed, but we will fix it, move on, and be ready for our next game.
Your first game action, what did you learn about your team?
I learned that they'll battle. I learned that we made a big mistake on our opening kickoff. I learned that we've got to be more consistent with our field goals. I learned that we've got a really good football team in that locker room, and I think that we've got a championship caliber team. And I told them a story, and this is the true one, is that I don't remember the exact year, but it was Stanford, a Pac-10 team, goes and plays Texas at Texas, and got beat 69-0 that game. And Tyrone Willingham looked at those kids and told them all that we have a championship football team in here, just like I told my guys. We have a championship football team in here. And that year they went on and they played the Rose Bowl and won the Pac-10. And I believe that we'll still have that opportunity. I'm not going to judge my season off this game.